hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. If you in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Play action. It's Herbert. Well, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Paulson Adebo. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines waiting for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here. 2nd and 10.
Set. 380.
Here's Herbert. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Herbert. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Abdul Carter in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Giants will begin this drive in good shape, 1st and 10. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
Now the 3rd team in the last 3 years. You remember Denver, Pittsburgh, and now here in New York. He showed flashes of the vintage rush throughout the year in 2024 with the Steelers. Now he's looking to sustain those flashes for his new team in the Big Apple.
23 yards on the play.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And he'll get about 5 here, so take this down inside the 20-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And they'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Herbert off of play action. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 72 yards.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Again, Herbert working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty, able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Giant defense. It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
It's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is a number 1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir. I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Giants are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Wilson. And he fires one, but incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. 4th down. Here's Wilson. He'll try to do it himself. This is down the field for Bellinger. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Dexter Lawrence. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. This will be from 49 yards out. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Looking to put a drive together. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 30.
Play action. Now Wilson. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 49 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
At the Chargers' 19-yard line.
They'll give it to Scatterbury. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Now it's Wilson. Finds Dulcich out left side. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Scatterbury will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. Open man here is Conklin. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
It's a loss of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Herbert now. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. That's taken on the 25. 56 yards the punt that time. 12 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. They go play action with Wilson. That is incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Off play action. Singletary. That's complete to his running back, Scatterbury. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Off the play fake. Singletary. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. Deep to return is Darius Davis. And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Halftime. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Looking to put a drive together. Wilson now off the bootleg. That one taken in by Neighbors. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Start.
Here's Wilson to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
The 16-yard line.
Now Wilson. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Tui Perotu got in and dropped it. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They go play action now. Wilson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it they're picking up the 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and goal.
To throw is Wilson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Gano the extra point. And the lead is now 17-3. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was polished off by a Giants touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now a look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
They'll set up the screen with Hampton. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 15. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And New York set to take the field. A long drive last time out for this end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Wilson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. There's Wilson. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. His throw caught right around the 6. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Greg Dulcich, 29 yards. And the Giants will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, is one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Darius Alexander in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd down and 12. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's Charger football, but they trail here